We talked about Ghostbusters, another one that's had an awful lot of publicity this week. It stars Mark Rylance in the BFG.
As the BFG. He is the BFG. Mark Rylance, he, of course, won the Best Oscar Supporting Actor for Bridge of Spies, working with a certain Mr. Steven Spielberg, who also directs this film. And this is the big screen adaptation, the live action version of the Roald Dahl classic, of course, with the BFG, who takes Sophie from her air orphanage and takes her into giant country. And we've got a little bit of a clip.
But why did you bring me here? And why did you take me?
Well, I had to take you. Because the first thing you'd be doing, you'd be scuttling around and yodeling the news that you were actually seeing a giant. And then there would be a great rumple-dumpus, wouldn't there? And all the human beings would be rummaging and whiffling for the giant what you saw and getting wildly excited, and then they'd be locking me up in a cage to be looked at with all the squiggling, hippo dumplings and crocodile dillies and jiggy raves. And then there would be a gigantic look-see giant hunt for all of the boys.
I won't tell. No one would listen to me anyway. I'm an untrustworthy child.
That sounds like if you just tuned in, no, that's not the Archers. That sounds like a clip from one of the Archers. Eddie Grundy or someone like that.
Yeah, that's Mark Rylance being the BFG, speaking in his own unique Roald Dahl way. And to be honest, I like this. It's got really mixed reviews, and they're saying that Steven Spielberg's lost a bit of his magic because he has been doing quite a lot of more adult-orientated films like Bridge of Spies, like War Horse, like Lincoln, like Saving Private Ryan, those type of films where he's moved on from what he used to do with the Indiana Jones films and E.T. and Close Encounters and all those ones what appeal more to a family audience. And this is his first one where he's really come back and aimed one at the children. And it doesn't really have that impact. It's even written again by Melissa Matheson, who wrote E.T. as well. So it's been adapted by her. And it doesn't really have that same magical appeal as E.T. had all those years ago. The visual effects, as you'd expect, are absolutely fantastic. The giants really, really come to life. And it's all about Sophie persuading the BFG to go and see the Queen, for her to help, because the other giants are coming in and stealing children, because that's what they eat. So they're coming in and stealing children, so that she goes and sees the Queen, played brilliantly by Penelope Wilton, and it is quite funny, especially when he turns up at Buckingham Palace. So it is worth going to see for that. If you're a big fan of the book, go and see it, because I think you'll really enjoy it and you'll get a little bit more out of it as well.
Excellent.
It's a great kids thing to go and take the kids to. So a big 3 stars for me. Fans of the book, probably a big 4 stars for them.
Hippo dumplings.